The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about...
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damiere Byrd, 69 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Jackson.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Again, Jackson looking downfield for Dez. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Gunnar Olszewski on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. Forced out to his left. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They fake the give. Newton sliding out of the pocket. On the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it, complete. And he's brought down just 10 at the 11. Now a timeout taken. One more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. A final shot before the break. Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
On the return, it's Taylor. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. So that'll back him up 5. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Now they go screen. It's complete. And oh, that is going to be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Running out of the gun with White. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
Play action. It's Newton.
And 7.
He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
First down, here's White. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards. And the Patriot first down.
From the red zone now, Newton. High throw, but the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 6-yard line.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Ain't that something? Ready?
And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. They'll run forward with Michelle. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
17. Ravens 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
J.K. Dobbins.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And it's Michel once again.
They're not even
the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Ravens 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Ravens take over.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Another costly turnover, their 2nd of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
It's football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Loss of 13 yards.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton going up top. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off play action. Newton. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Throwing here, Newton. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Down. 3rd and long.
Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40. Lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll be stopped up at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 67 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Cody Parkey lining up for the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Patrick Queen.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now Chubb looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
To Mark Andrews. A pickup of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. JoJo Natson back deep. This is taken at the 18.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Yep. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
At the 41. A gain of a yard.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
First down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. On the ground, it's Chubb. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches. 2 minutes.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanking the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Now Natson. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of 11.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First down, Cleveland.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield looks to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Browns 16, Ravens nothing.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On the carry, it's Chubb. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Cody Parkey on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Taken from about the 12.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. While no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive, what a great way to get set up.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Derek Wolfe there on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now
to throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a gain of 8.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with one. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Down just shy of the goal line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Browns 25, Ravens 6.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
But it brings up 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Nick Chubb, 53 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they work this out past the 25. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
With the give
and across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
The 48-yard line.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run on first down. Hunt. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Ball carrier.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run. Chubb. And he'll go down at the 28. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Mayfield. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Today's final score.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Made mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me?
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with their opponents.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. The 20, 10, touchdown Titans. Jonnu Smith, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
For the extra point.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Referee. Check. 47.
Tannehill on 1st down. Smith catches left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go, team.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. The quick slant caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands though.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Deshaun Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time.
25 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Complete to Deshaun
Another
Jackson.
good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. They get this out quickly to the left side. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This ball complete to Rager. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. There the Eagles are back within a score.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Titans 14, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you...
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Hurts. For Kinner here, it's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.